I think our ability to score in the paint, and we shot okay, 32% from three, right around I would say right around our average in terms of attempts or close to it. So not like an amazing shooting night from distance for us. I think we made some timely ones to maintain and then extend the lead there in the late third, start of the fourth. But really our ability to get to the paint, we had 70 points in the paint, shot it well from the free throw line, which for 20 free throw points, that's ultimately the difference. I think for us, like I mean, for us defensively, we were still really good to hold the team to 100 points and keep them below 40% from the field, 27% from three. Only give up 11 offensive rebounds, and even with that, they only scored 11 second chance points. So, um, I think just how dominant we were in the paint was really the difference. Scoring at the rim, scoring at the free throw line. It's a big night for us there. I mean, he's such a physical specimen. Like his size, his athleticism, his quickness, his ability to set physical screens and get out and get on the rim offensively. He's such a big target. Again, 5 offensive rebounds where he's around the rim, and he's just another level of athlete than I think we're used to seeing. Like he's kind of in a way a mixture of JB and Kai. He's got size of JB and the athleticism of Kai. It's where it's like it's ultimately that's why he's a two-way and very talented player. So offensively, that aspect of it where he's just can physically overwhelm teams, and then defensively, again, another 10 defensive rebounds. He's just 4 block shots. Like he's can read it. He was a lot better today in terms of being disciplined, like staying down on pump fakes and getting those contests and getting those block shots. Where he's just a monster on both ends. And going back to your first question in terms of what was the difference, it's a lot of him. I mean, he's 9 for 11. Everything's around the rim, with the exception of his 17-footer. But an efficient night. He's finishing, he's dunking, and then on the other end rebounding, and then on the other end he's blocking shots and rebounding, just controlling the paint. Yeah, it's a challenge for anyone. Assignment two-way when you're going back and forth, and he obviously had a really good stretch with Boston. Got to get in and get real rotation minutes in the Brooklyn game right before the All-Star break, and just a little bit of adjustment for him coming back. And I thought especially last game, I mean, he had 2 points. Just talking to him in terms of being more assertive and more aggressive on both ends of the court. And really, I thought his defensive effort today was phenomenal. His attention to detail in terms of the scouting report and personnel and all the different coverages that we were doing, that he executed at an incredibly high level. And he was just locked in defensively, flying around, and just kind of spurring. I mean, the first score of the game is us getting a stop and him sprinting the floor, getting a leak out dunk. On a home run pass or touchdown pass, and that just kind of set the tone, I think, for the whole day, for the whole group in terms of how we were guarding and our activity, and then offensively, our just mindset to get out and run, sprint, stretch the floor, kick it ahead, and then execute in the half court when we needed to. This was great, and he's a big part of that, setting the tone today. Yeah, we obviously a rough, tough road trip for us. When you lose 2 games by combined 3 points, and have opportunities we had the game tied, try to get the last stop, and then have have a couple opportunities to tie the game late at the free throw line. Just unfortunately didn't go in. Where we talked as a group, just trying to be more present, just recognizing as hard as it was, as tough as a trip as it was, a shot here, a shot there, and we're coming back home with 2 wins. But as hard as that trip was, just kind of trying to just recalibrate, reset, and understand just being present, just be right now. That win, lose, or draw for the rest of the way. At that point, we had 12 games left. Now it's 11. Just whether we win all 11 remaining, lose all, somewhere in between, whatever it is, this whole thing's going to come to an end at some point in a month and a half. And just to recognize that, and just how much that group in the locker room cares about each other, loves each other, loves to work together and play together and be together. That I think for us is just kind of a freeing feeling, if you will. I thought today was like the most free we've played because of it. And just our guys were here. We were here today. We showed up today, but like just trying to take advantage of this opportunity for the collective group, and hopefully. And when we respond like that on this game, and with very few home games left, like, the hope for us is, maybe we've gotten through to them. Maybe we can build off this. We've been literally the whole year we've been 500. I don't think we've ever been below, 2 games below 500 or 2 games above at any point. We haven't been 3, which is pretty wild. We're consistently inconsistent, if you will, but where we've done a lot. 1 step forward, 1 step back, 2 step forward, 2 steps back, and the Birmingham one felt like a couple steps back, but just leaving the locker room Friday night was kind of like, hopefully we can move on, hopefully we can move forward, and this is a huge step in the right direction to win by 30 at home, and got a couple games staring us down back in Wisconsin. And looking forward to seeing how our team responds to success. We've typically responded after defeats. That's why we're 500. 1 game over 500 now. Can we respond to success and understand that like nothing is going to be given to us, and to just be present and be right here, right now with each other?